Hey, chat. Good morning or afternoon. How's it going? I started a little bit late because I had a hiccup where the stream, I clicked start stream and it didn't start, and I was like, oh no. But then I just tried it again and it worked. So, why is my hood on? Where am I spawning into? How have I forgotten everything I've done since... Ah, yes, London. London. That makes a lot more sense. I want this, and then we'll start the mainline quests. Oh, hi, Grish. How's it going? Follow road. I turned in a majority of my One Piece cards. I kept some of the fancy cards, some of the... all of the leaders, basically. Any of the alt-art ones. And a bunch of bulk, but aside from that, like, traded in some Sabos, trading in some, Shirahoshis, etc. I just have the decks that I had built before I had stopped playing, and, now we're chilling. Ready for the work week to be over? Fair. You've got 6 hours left? We'll worry about that later, it's fine. Oh, I see it now. I'm glad we're doing this now, because this is so far away. I genuinely thought that was the case at one point, but then I was like, no, he has so many meetings that happen at 3. Why would he not be working when those meetings are happening? I was just wrong. So, I guess I need to play more of this story to actually figure out what's going on, because I'm confused as to why the DNA at this point is still interwoven. I feel like there are a lot of side quests and or main quests that I haven't done that need to be done to explain what's happening. Oh, London isn't that, populated with, rarities. I can get it later. Yeah, no, I know a lot of the times when I'm getting out of stream, you're like, well, sir, I have a meeting. And it's like 2 o'clock for me, so it's 3 for you, and I'm like, interesting. Alright, let's adjust my chair. Ignore the bag of candy below my desk, as I'm keen to do. And just get going. I'm in the mood to just power through story quests. That seems good to me for now. Whether that will remain true for the entire stream remains to be seen. I would not be surprised if it did not. Sorry, dude. Okay, to London's gate.
Triple Gate of London. Might find an official worth his salt here.
I beg patience, all. We'll have this rat cleaned up in no time. Keep it steady, huh? Here, love. Hey, bear up, Master Ame. You'll be on your way shortly, huh?
Something of a shepherd, aren't you?
I can feel that way, aye. Can I help you with something?
Who governs this burr? I would like to speak with him, if I can.
Ah, the Governor Trigger. Good and fair Dane come to London 4 year back.
Trigger?
Aye, most hours of the day you can find him at the old villa, dealing with all manner of knavery. Stow!
That's a big man.
Of course, once is cut of the summer harvest. Shit, Carl. Huh? What's the holdup?
We're talking.
Gentlemen, the farmers of Mercia have paid their burden already. If Avgos wants more, he can petition for it.
Petition for it? Well, you can tell that old mud merchant. And if he wants his apple, he can bob for it.
Belongs to Master Ame, sir.
Bob for it!
That is filthy.
Bob for it! That's enough.
Is this kind of noise common to London?
No, we've a quiet day once in a great while. And try not to kill anyone, eh?
And where your face is a skull cap stove.
What's your
Uh-oh.
head there?
Eyes on your own foe!
Good old brawl in the streets of London. Kinda wishing you took the last few days off. Work's frustrating.
God in heaven, you fight like the devil's stolen your bread.
You give some hard knocks yourself.
Road, be a good lad and prick the names of those that pay their food tax, will you? Right then. You've some dealings with Governor Trigger, was that it?
I'll have dealings with any who can deliver a fair friendship with my Raven clan. If that's you, then all the better.
Ah, no. Trigger's your fellow. I'm the Shire Reeve of London's westerly half.
Ah.
I keep things ordered and fair.
Shire Reeve is not a name that rides easy on the tongue.
Reeve's my title, sorry. Stow's my name. Stow of London.
It's good to meet you, Reeve Stowe. London sits on sturdy shoulders.
Keeps kinda
To
checking
be
me
fair,
out.
I'm not the only Reeve. There are two of us now, and the governor to boot. We do our
Ah.
best in these times, wild as they are.
Take me to your governor, Stowe. He sounds like a man worth knowing.
Right then.
So away.
Station field, flock shepherded, and off to Trigger we go.
What can I call you? Humbler of thugs? Dane Hammer?
I am Eivor, of the Raven clan. We have a settlement to the north, just off the River Nene.
Well, I owe you a great debt, Eivor. You're a worthy ally.
So this is London, a city built by giants.
So they say. She's an old place, as early as they come. But there's a mystery here I quite adore. I was raised here, in fact. Learned the scriptures of Christ's apostles in Lundenreach. I was Saxon Borough, just past the western walls.
You're not a priest, are you?
No. No, I was raised by them. And for a penniless bastard, I turned out pretty well.
A penniless bastard, and now London's fearless Reeve.
Well, it's Trigger who saw something in me. He judges not the circumstance of my birth. His two hands, left and right, are me and a Dane-born soldier. Erke.
Oh.
Erke is an orphan of the last Viking horde put down in London for a season. 2 or 3 years back now, it must have been. It's through Trigger I met Erke, and now we Reeves walk the city like parents looking after our children. A native son and an imported dame. See, London's a city built of many pieces.
Interesting.
Wait. Something's wrong.
Iron on the ear. This blood is fresh.
These were good men. What's happened here?
Uh-oh. Why is there no cause for concern?
God, no. No, no, no.
It took 3 arrows to kill him. The next 12 were an insult.
Hmm.
O Lord, deliver these men with the light of thy countenance visitive and shines upon them.
You've no need for outsiders, Stowe. It's a private matter.
There's no cause to be leery. Eivor had my back in a brawl at Cripplegate. More thugs from the garrison.
You must be a real broker to hold your own against those shithugs. It's time to fetter those men, Stowe. It can't go on like this.
If this one had a head, you'd be calling him Trigger. Yes, your governor?
God above, the man is dead. Some respect, please.
We'll get along well, you and me.
You must be Erke, London's second reeve.
Erke Botelson, yes I am. Are you telling me this gut bucket called me second reeve?
First in the Eastborough, and a man I trust with my life.
Stowe's never been a good judge of character.
Erke, this is Eivor. She came to meet with Trigger, to seal the bonds of friendship with the clan.
He would have welcomed you heartily. He was a trusting man. And I got him here.
Have you found anything?
I just arrived. The killers left a ladder on the body there.
I'll have a look around.
Trigger had men with him at all times. How could the killers get through?
They must have been known to him. Well enough to get close without suspicion.
Good and holy Christ, that could be most anyone. He governed this burg.
This letter. Someone wanted us to see it. From Rome went an order of heretics who worshipped the relics of a time before Christ.
Erke, this was the letter he told us about. Said it contained fearful news about London.
It warns of 3 such heathens who have infiltrated London. His killers, I expect.
Sorry. Mistresses. In Trigger's desk.
Ah, yes. The old man had a wandering hand. And I
Didn't know. I didn't think.
He didn't want you to. It was his secret to keep.
A barber surgeon's tools. Sharp and precise for easy butchery. Must have been what was used to free Trigger's head from his neck.
3 sets of footprints leave. 2 average, and 1 massive.
Hmm. Interesting.
Can't make head or foot of this. I just can't.
Look at us, sitting on our laurels while Eivor does all the work.
Don't mind me, just looting this chest. Ubba. I knew Ubba, right? Alright, and then we'll leave. Alright, we won't leave, I guess. The other big question is how could they have gotten through with no noise? Or there was noise and that's why the East guy's here. What else am I missing? Ah! How does one... Sure. That's unsettling. Always looking around, but never up, I guess.
I do not envy this man's death. Hang on, there's something in his hand. This was not Trigger's seal.
No, it looks Roman in origin. Must have been on a ladder he opened.
It must have been significant to this god for him to grasp it, even in death.
Perhaps it's what got him killed.
I think I have a clear idea of what happened here.
Trigger was shot where he sat, probably as he read the letter. One of his guards grabbed the seal and tried to escape. He didn't make it. A second killer found him first. He met his end at the noose, lifted by the bigger man. A third attacker took his eyes, then came for Trigger's head. Symbolic, maybe. Headless leader, eyeless guards. The killers were without fear. This kill was a message. Their footprints leave together. 3 sets heading back to the courtyard. The letter mentions 3 heretics, named only by monikers. The Leech, the Arrow, the Compass. Signed by someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Poor fellow soldier. Odd name.
3 names, 3 killers, as you said.
Baldersack. It could be anyone in London. Who can we trust?
Only the people in this room, I fear.
Even that would be unwise, until we know more.
The Arrow is described as a pugnacious Dane invader. That describes too many in London.
The Leech hails from Wessex. London is home to many of them as well.
And the Compass, a Frankish captain.
Less common, but no face comes to mind.
What is this symbol here?
I recognize that from the Mithraic temple. I passed it on the way here.
Mithraic temple. Is that a church?
A church? Heavens, no. Mithras was a pagan idea. A so-called god beloved by the ancient soldiers that built this city. Our city is overrun with cowards. We may be next to fall if we don't resolve this sick fermentation of hate.
I've told you, this city answers to blood and power. We should serve as such.
I can't leave him like this. I need to.
We'll get the church to see to it, Stone.
No. No, it should be me. I must ready him for judgment.
I understand. Only get some air from time to time. It reeks in here. Shall we, Broga?
He sprinted out of here.
Well, now the locals have caught a whiff of this fatted mess. The temple is yours to explore, Eivor. It's to the east of you. I must wear my Reeves face for a time. Keep away! Keep away! The fight is over. Town Hall will follow soon.
Good job,
Should the
dude.
Reeves change their minds, I will have to gut them and put a puppet atop London's throne. Stowe seems a good man. I will trust his word.
I will have to gut them is a wild thing to say immediately after seeing everything that happened. That looks like the temple over there, right? Oh, yeah. What? Eivor, please. Eivor, please. Cool.
The Temple of Mithras, well guarded for a tangle of old ruins. I need to find the entrance.
Will you be able to see me, is the question. Okay, well that was incredibly close. Is there a ladder for people to get up here or no? Yes.
Let's see.
And if I know anything about these guards, it's that if you give them enough time, someone will fill this post, even if they don't know it's unfilled. Which means I gotta get out of here. Can I go down there? Well, that's not great. And I can avenge a dude. Well, maybe, hold on. I'm just gonna go down. I don't think that should have worked how that worked, but it's fine. Hold. Who's going where now? Hello, friend. Into the bushes with you. Three guys on the ground, one over there. That one's kind of walking in a pattern. Yeah, nobody should see me right now. Ooh, this guy was a little bit beefier. We're gonna stack him first. Uh-oh. That guy spooked me. The guy's orientations in this game is still something I can never get used to. I can never tell if the guys with shields are facing towards me or away from me. And it's still problematic to this point in time. How many guys can hide in one hay bale? In terms of gachas and other things like that, Grish, I've been playing... Wuthering Waves finally came to console. I almost walked right into that guy. And I'm unsure how I feel about it. There are aspects I like about it more than Genshin, Zenless, etc. And then there are aspects that I'm like, eh. I don't quite know how I feel about it yet. Very surprised that guy didn't see the other guy, but that's fine. Now we should have free reign. Yeah? Over this area that we're trying to get into. I was confused why the music stopped. Apparently it was just giving me pause. Don't worry, I'll have Monster Hunter Genshin soon. Oh? What do you mean by that? Because I know not what you speak of. Unless you're referring to Wilds being open world-esque. Where is the next stop? Hello, Heybel. Thank goodness for these well-concealed walls. Turn around. Turn around. I was worried that that far guy would not turn around before, I had to take out this guy. Well, where am I supposed to be going, then? Also, it's at this very moment that this guy should notice that something is weird. Oh, Outlanders. I have to look it up again. No. Because I remember seeing something about it, but Words of Wilds has consistently overshadowed any of that. Oh. It's right there. That makes a lot more sense. Hello? Who is behind the order? Yeah, I remember now. Because it had the glider and the overworld that everyone had some concerns about, but, like... What? Why? Oh, it's to cover up the other. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Grody.
Tools for searching, finely crafted, like we found in the villa. And there is a letter here, arranging payment to a blacksmith.
Interesting. Yep. Hello.
The compass holds sway over the others. He has ordered the arrow to recruit archers in a market to the west. Worth a visit.
From the layabouts in the West Market. We need them to man those new springolds you're so enamored with. Interesting. I'm unfamiliar as to what a springold actually is. Something I've learned whenever I'm gaming. Oh, this was that one that I couldn't get to. Whenever you're presented with an area, an option to leave a new area, what is that?
Messages between the leech and the compass. Healing, gutting. The leech is a strange one, but the compass calls the strikes.
Let our wretched origins be known. We are instruments of ancient gods. We are the refuse of an ancient world, yet we are the hope for
I've got enough to go on for now. Aircade Storm must see all this. I see more bloodshed in London's future. At least soon and we'll feast.
What was that? I didn't like that one bit. And Eivor had nothing to comment on about it. It's the same whether I go in or out this way. Oops. There we go. I got so turned around and so lost. Do we have a release date for Outlanders? I don't remember.
The gods here are vigilant.
Yeah, whatever was down there was not a fan of it screeching. So... yeah, it's very strange playing a game, an Assassin's Creed game, where you aren't an assassin. Like, I'm seeing how a lot of differences are.
It's worth knocking on a few doors, that's all I'm saying.
Trigger wasn't killed because you want to plant a few trees and fix a few roofs in London.
Looks less like a meal for crows in here.
Eivor, you bring good findings, I hope?
A few sheets of vellum, notes between members of a secret society. The Order of the Ancients, they're called.
Order of the Ancients? Doesn't sound any bells in this head. What's the purpose?
That would take some time to explain, but know this, that I am here to kill them. In London, it seems the compass is the head. The arrow and the leech are his hands.
Pet names and secret orders. What a crock. We know anything we can act on.
The leech has need of flesh. Been looking for thralls, though I can't say why.
We found a number of dead down by the quays lately, but not thralls alone. Some of the missing we find again in several places, cut to pieces.
Good lord, Erke.
There is no release date yet. Okay.
The arrow is a Dane who has seen his share of battle. His name suggests that he's an archer.
I bet my knuckles he's the one sowing discord among the Danes that shelter in London.
If it were me, I'd hide among my ranks, surrounded by other fighting men.
The arrow has orders from the compass to recruit soldiers at a market in the west.
I know the very place.
The compass is a mystery. He's mentioned often, but there's little to go on.
Said he was a Frankish captain, did you? To find him, we'd have to mark the ships that came and went along the Thames.
Captains are a transient sort. It may be he's far away, keeping quiet.
That may be, but would he scream if we cut off his hands?
Oh, you've a filthy mind for strategy.
We kill the arrow and the leech, then sit back and wait. Let the compass come to us.
You have a filthy mind for
Let's
strategy.
not waste any more time. We will find the arrow and the leech. Killing both should drag the compass back into port. Stowe, I'll catch you at the Western Market.
Count on it.
And I'll make for the quays. There's another few bodies there to fish out of the muck.
It could be the leech is back at work.
God be with us, friends. Go in his name, and be protected by him.
Walls and shadows. Yeah, this part right now is very Creedy feeling. Surprise, surprise. I was going left. Was I going left for this? Or was I going left for dual swap? I think I was going left for this, actually. Heavy dual wield. And the extra adrenaline slot, which is here. This isn't bad. Yeah, heavy dual wield isn't too far away, actually. Okay. And then quests. Let's find the arrow.
Best not to draw attention here.
Yeah, we're feeling very Creedy now. incredibly greedy, if you will. Almanac. Oh. Alright. That breaks. My only weakness, slight overhangs. Yeah, no, who was,
Eivor, welcome to the West Market.
A lawman like you could set folks on edge in a square like this. Why not wear a cloak?
Hide my face? Not a chance. It does the people good to see a lawman on the hunt. And once we've found the arrow, this order needs to know we'll be after the leech and the compass as well.
Any noise yet about the arrow and recruits?
I've heard whispers. Somewhere here, a man gives you a coin. And this coin grants you entry to a contest run by the Arrow's men.
Which man? I see too many here.
He's good at blending in. I haven't spotted him yet today.
I'll sniff around. You stay back.
Eivor, what was your impression of Erke?
You suspect him of something?
I don't know. Whoever killed Trigo was a close friend, and it was Erke who found the body. I know Erke so well, and I can't bear to think he'd do something so vile. But...
Then don't. Wait for proof before you condemn your friend.
forgive me. My latest thoughts have been restless. I've been a reeve for so long. Fighting for God's justice. I shed my earthly attachments for his great plans.
But you couldn't shed Erke and his friendship.
No. No, I'm not sure I could.
It's good to talk. Unburden your soul. Clears the mind.
Eivor's playing the role of a priest.
Thank you for listening.
I should find one of these coins soon. Will you be around?
I'll return to St. Paul's just down the road. Godspeed, Eivor.
You got the coin? Show me. Is that the coin for the archery contest?
Keep off, boy. This is my coin. I shot. You want one? You talk to my mate Hussa, and he'll point you through.
We heard the take for this job is 3 stubs of silver a month. Is that true?
No. And they pay you more if you drag your brothers into it. Hussa's earned a fortune skimming the docks of London.
There we go. This coin is engraved with an image of the London Colosseum.
Very interesting. I actually got to, firing the arrow. It's a very good quest name. That might have been the first time I actually didn't have to, like, take something by force. I took it by trickery. There was no way our sheriff man was gonna get that coin. Ain't no way he was gonna do that. Excuse me. Yeah, it's gonna be on top of here, I would assume. No, just in here. I'm gonna go up though. Because I don't know where the way in is. That looks like one. Nope. I'm gonna run around this whole loop and it's not gonna be a way in, is there? Half correct. This is fun. Stealing was just one of like 4 options. I feel like you probably could have gotten handed one.
Yes, so make her know. Women don't need reasons. They need to be told what to do. Better you than some outlander pig breed, innit?
What's your business? Shooting or watching?
You're looking for skilled archers, and now you've found one.
This contest is private. Invitation only.
Your men are handing out these coins like they were on fire. Is this enough?
It's enough to keep us talking. But I'll want to see how well you handle that bow before you go any further. Want a trial round to test your eye?
Sure.
I'll shoot a practice round, just to be sure.
Go ahead then. They're all set up.
Easy. This is easy. It's a little bit close. 5 seconds to spare is not as much time as I would like.
How was that?
You've got quite an eagle eye on you.
I'm ready.
I've had enough practice. Let's begin.
A real fanatic you are. Get ready.
It's a simple contest here. Hit all targets true before the sand runs down. Here's the new competitor, a Norse from the northern wilds of Mercia. And our current reigning champion, Heya. All right, take your mark. Hook set, arrows not, fire!
Just gonna go for the easy ones first.
A perfect strike. We are halfway down the sand.
That cheats!
Eivor leads to victory.
You good, my guy? You seem
Deadly
upset.
aim you have. Best I've seen for some time. Well shot. You have earned your place at the arrow's side today. He'll be eager to meet you. Hold yourself to the Imperial Arch and speak with our man, Hussa. Recite the phrase. May the Father of Understanding guide us. And he'll know it's you.
It is awfully bold of them to recruit people in the Colosseum in the center of town. That is certainly a statement. May the Father of Understanding guide you? Something like that?
Are you Husa?
Yeah? And who's asking?
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
And may the Mother of Wisdom give us strength. You're to stand just there, look your best when the arrow comes forth, and keep still.
Friends, brethren,
Of course.
good people of London, we have had a hard week. Cowardly invaders stole into our governor's home and robbed him of his life.
Trigger, my friend, my...
Huh.
Slaughtered like a dog by outsiders, by the enemy. Do we expect his reeves to guide us? Some arsed halfwits let Trigger die. They think we're safe. But our governor knew. He confided in me his real plans to protect London. The drunken Danes of Northumbria polluting the north. Alfred and his men of Wessex rallying to the south. Of all this, Trigger said, Havgos, what we need now are strong borders and stronger soldiers. Today, I honor that wish. I present to you good people of London, our new elite archery force. These elite archers will be stationed with our springers, ready to attack invaders by land or by water. And further, until these storms of accusations clear,
there it is.
I will take Trigger's place at the head of our fair city. Not that I could replace him, for Trigger was a pillar of steel. But I can try. Let me be your arrow. Let me point a true way forward. Some will be naysayers. Those
Silver
who
tongue,
wish to
poison
discredit
fangs.
me. And those who wish to keep London weak, listen not to them, friends. I serve only London. I serve you. London is a place of prosperity. Prosperity we must export to all of Britain's kingdoms. No more false kings.
I'm wondering if it'll just go on and on and on, or if there's a time where it'll stop.
The true strength of London. Rule London. Rule Britain. Rule the world into order and truth.
So he's done. Got it. I definitely took a hit. My controller shook there. Hello.
Arrows knocked! It's a hard thing to raise the rats of a city into warriors. Hook, set!
You raised no one. You only trapped them in their cowering fear.
Draw strings! First wave fire! No, I gave these men order. I gave them purpose. I showed them their common enemy. Anchor strings! Second wave fire! I was arrow for their rage. Without a foe to consume, we devour ourselves.
He speaks true. A man without an enemy defeats himself.
Justify all you want. You're just a king killer and a coward.
Mighty High Horse, you'd do the same if you were me. Aim and fire!
Now, how do I get out of this situation? That's the question. I guess I'll just leave. See you guys. I was like, why am I still in conflict? I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave. It's fine. There was probably a more tacit way to do that than in front of literally everybody, but, you know, I heard what he had to say, and he kind of was a scumbag. Hello.
You're unharmed. Praise be to God.
It will take more than a few lads with newly polished bows to fell me.
The arrow was a boy.
A man with a boy's brain called Avgus.
Avgus? That can't be right.
I could return with his head on a spear if you'd like to see.
No. You've no reason to lie. Yet Avgos, my old friend, had no cause to murder. He saw London as a kiln of rage. To harden the softness of its younger men. Perhaps I ignored in him what I hoped not to see. Ambition. Greed. Anger.
From one man, such hatred is easy to spot. But from many, it's a fog that fills the room.
Power. Men will claw for it and cling to it at the cost of everything.
Very true, and it's cold comfort when glory has the taste of your family's blood. With Avgus gone, I'll turn my attention to the Leech.
Erke should be down at the quays. He'll be waiting for you.
If the compass should emerge, we'll let you know.
Then I'll be at St. Paul's Church, waiting for the good word. Take care, Broga.
I'd imagine that actually that would have been a bad thing to do. Like in front of everybody like that. We probably, thinking about it strategically, should have taken out the Leech, who likes to be hiding, or taken out the arrow in outside of prying eyes. Because now the Leech and or the compass can turn things, unless the arrow was the political kingpin. Which it very well looked like it could be. Boop. Alright, what's going on here?
Is this the Leech's work?
Yeah. New corpses every day.
How can you be sure?
Their eyes are scooped out. Black, empty caverns. Same as Trigger's gods.
There must be hundreds of people passing by here each day. Anyone see them dumped?
It's the riverbank, Vinner. Every crooked dealing in this city goes through here.
Stowe has seen the same. It's not only the dogs.
How is that Sparrowheart? I worry for him.
Soft, but unsullied. He helped me find Avgus, and that's enough.
Avgus. I had a hunch or two about that arse blister. Should have acted.
Any hunches about the Leech you want to share?
Erke! Tell me it wasn't her!
It wasn't your daughter, dear Kida. Take a breath.
Oh, thank Freya. I have such a fear I will find her down here. She works errands for a smith who sends her to these docks. Most times at night. I cannot stand it.
She works for a blacksmith. Do you know where?
Never told me his name, nor where he hammers. Tight-lipped about everything, the stubborn girl. I haven't seen her in 2 days, and feared the worst. In London, you must always fear the worst.
What sort of job did she have?
Ran errands and the like. She would make a delivery, trade it for hack silver, and scurry back to her smithy.
Do you know the name of the man?
Name. But I wish I did. I would box his ears and harvest his nuts.
Anything else you remember?
I had a neighbor once tell me she saw Regna, lingering for a time under the London Bridge. Worried me sick hearing that.
That's a good place to start. Thank you, Gida.
A shady smith, a missing child. It's a lead with some weight.
London Bridge after sundown. It's worth a look.
Good. I'll hang about here and keep things calm. And Eivor, don't drop your guard around these thugs.
Do I look like one who could?
Hello.
What's that song? I know it from somewhere.
There is much honor to be earned fighting by your side, Eivor. I'll be here should you call again.
This man... It's interesting that you can see these guys in the background during the cutscene, because I thought he was definitely like a quest objective dude, just chilling, listening in on the conversation. Can I push him into the water? Oh! Oh! Hold. Come on. Why did that one push him down? What? Oh, you can parkour over him. Nah, he's not gonna go in. Yeah, no. What is this? Stink. Unfortunate. Alright, well. That's fine, I guess. He only shows up at night. Hello.
I trust you will find my Ragnar. There is nothing for me without her.
Was there a way to pass time in this game? I don't remember one.
Best wait until nightfall.
Ah. No. Meditate. There it is. Got it. Bleeding the leech? That's also a clever one.
Best follow him, see where this leads.
Man, it's hooving it now.
Can't this clod walk any faster? Careful now.
He is super suspicious. I almost got betrayed.
Is this the place or no? Just meandering. I should be cautious around here.
So there's a blacksmith here somewhere. Alright, well. Bodilsburg. Whoa. Can I not hit this guy? I'm so confused. Alright, whatever. Just gonna go back inside. I'm gonna get my bird and look for where we're going. Oh, there's stuff here. Oh. Somewhere in there, probably in that building right there. That is my best bet. Oh, the one with shields all over it? Yeah, I'm a little bit more convinced now. Hold. Uh-oh. Okay. It seems incredibly unguarded in the backside, and I just don't know if that's just because I have not It is 100% because I have not looked that far. Got it. Don't come up this wall, don't come up this wall, don't come up this wall, don't come up this wall. Okay. Whew. I think with... Uh-oh. Man walked over the body to pee. That was a little bit spooky. Mans might have been using the bathroom, but I thought I would be the one to be taking it. Okay, we're gonna bring this guy a little bit further back, huh? I'm gonna go up again. That seems like the best course of action is to take out these guys. If those guys were awake in there, even one of them, I would have been super dead. I'm gonna get them now, actually.
You're not wanted here.
Because this guy is also spooking me a little bit. The way he moved his arm, I thought he was gonna move on me. Hello. Alright. So now, what? Toss everybody off the side, call it a day? Seems to be the case. I want to ignore those two, but I feel like I just can't. That was a bad toss, too. Yeah, nah, we'll toss them. They're already, like, we're already right here. Got like a beard hair in my mouth. Ugh. Gross. Wait, are we not in... Hold on. We're not in a restricted area over here? Huh.
You got the purse I'm owed? Huh? Who the fuck are you?
I'm a friend, Oya. Your money's with your lad.
What have you to do with him?
I'm keeping him safe. Had a fear he was being followed.
Tch, I knew he was soft. Not like my other girl. She was hard as hog's breath, that one.
What happened to her?
Fell ill a few days back. So I sent her to good Sister Frideswith. Healer in town.
Sister Frideswith.
Got broken bones? A boil on your bum? Or too much birth blood? She'll mend you quick.
She would need a broad set of tools for such work.
She would, and she has it. Comes to me for all her wants, and I craft for her what she needs.
Not anymore, you don't.
Oh. Gross. Okay, in closed quarters, that's a really good ability. Is there any way to get out of here without alerting literally everybody around me? No, I'm stuck here with the consequences of my own actions? Alright. Cool. Who had the key? They had the key. Okay. We're gonna get the key, we're gonna get the outfit, we're gonna dip. Right? Because there's nothing else here? There's a little bit of gold. Do I want to stealth this? I don't know if I want to stealth all this. I almost missed that. Whoa. Captain key. Where's this captain lock? Behind me, right? And up? Maybe up. Probably up. That is one. Hello. Interesting. If this was not... Huh. I thought that what I was getting the key for was the lock. That might just have been not true. These guys are really, really good at their jobs. How lucky do I think I am? That's the question, right? Oh. Incredibly, got it. Is this locked? Oh, maybe I already had the key to it. Maybe that was the issue. Alright. If that's the case, we're just good to go. And I'm just gonna fast travel to not deal with it at all. Okay. I'm curious about the legendary creatures again. Also, I do think I can take out the wolf? Whoever that, there was that animal to our, that way. Our east. Probably northeast, actually. And I feel like, I think the power level was 90, right? When I was 60, not like 160 when I was 90. I was just holding the parkour button. I didn't want to do that. That's fine. Speaking of east. Just a flesh wound. It'll grow back. A wise medic once said, bones grow back. Oh, I got the double.
If they see me, this
will
be missing.
Interesting. What's all this about, then? Oh. I see someone with a key. And people with keys are my friends. Oh, also I'm gonna upgrade my skills. I forgot to do that. We get an extra skill point. We have 4 now? That's so many. Everybody's looking away except for that guy over there. What I really need is I need a better predator bow. Whee! That's a big guy. That guy is a big guy. Also, this tree is huge. Alright, onwards to the key. Big guy has the key. Everybody's kind of looking that way. Was this guy here last time? Ain't no way this guy didn't hear a thing. Uh-oh. Hello. These guys are very good at their jobs. Oh, they're drunk, that's why. What? Hello, sir. Alright, where's the entryway? There. 30 meters that way. Underwater, I would assume. Very much so. Nickel! Okay. Titanium and nickel, okay. And then... that... outfit was much further east than I thought it was. I thought it was going to be, like, right next to us east. Huh. Surely I'm not just defacing a, No, okay. I thought I was just defacing this artifact, and that's where I was getting this next Roman artifact from. I really don't want to. We're not gonna. Tattoo can wait. I do not want to deal with getting the tattoo right now. Londinium Bureau. Oh. As in, like, Assassin's Bureau. Oh. That makes a lot more sense. I was like, why is it called a... I thought we were dealing with burrows, not bureaus. Where's our way in? I'm assuming we can't just climb. Yeah. Maybe? There. Hello. Nope. Alright, we can just climb, and that was definitely a way I could have just walked through game. Oh, that water's got so many diseases in it. So many. Ugh. I'm assuming down is actually the way through. Yeah. No. Interesting. Ah, I see. Thank goodness I can echolocate like a bat. Hello, chest. You were not what I thought I was getting here. What am I doing? There's very clearly a secret. Arrows. Oh. Cavete. All currently serving hidden ones are hereby ordered to vacate. Should you wish to continue, make sure to go to our bureau in Cologne. Magister Vitus. Okay. So I have to find the key. Key is over there. I'm trying to remember. Do we remember what happened that caused the assassins to disperse? That got the hidden ones all in a tizzy? Key. Oh. Brave robber, okay. I feel like all of the hidden one bureaus, or the one that I had been to, was self-contained, right? I mean, wasn't... Weren't the Templar orders the bad guys? I'm gonna go back in here real quick. I see stuff back. I see arrow attacks. If I see stuff along that left side, I'm assuming that means there's a passageway back there, right? And if I... Listen. I was gonna say, I tried to break it, and if I can't break it, then that means that there's another way. But I can break it, and I'm just a fool. I don't get paid enough to... Oh, I have to do it the other way? Okay. What? What? It was also I could get this chest, that's why I was waiting. How am I supposed to... Okay. Sure. Eivor, I need you to work with me here. So we do this. I guess we do that, and then go around? Sure, I guess. This was not the intended way they wanted me to do this, but that's fine. All's well that ends well. Typical day of study and training. As a departure from our usual routine, Master Hakor welcomed our guests to the Alexandrian Bureau. A taut woman with a stoic expression, seemed to be in later years of her 5th decade. Entered the hall with feathered steps. Sat in silence for some time as he delivered a vague introduction of this unknown figure. Throughout his speech, the woman never once glanced upon him, but swept her eyes across the acolytes seated before her. When at last he stopped aside, the woman stood and opened with one statement. If nothing is true, this statement must also be false. The woman left her words hanging in the air. After a long and puzzled silence, a keen acolyte called Magus offered a cry. The creed itself is an irony. It suggests that the world cannot be broken into truths and falsehoods, facts and fictions. Yes, the world merely is. It exists, and we are but a small part of wholeness. But to exist is to be true, no? A thing that exists is a thing we call a fact. To exist is to exist. Truths and facts are valuations, acts, not objects. The woman continued, if everything is permitted, who gives this permission? Imperator Hadrian set sails for Britannia. Dispatch him via poison or under the night's obscuring darkness. Failure. Acolytus discovered and killed. Nothing is true, everything is permitted. Hidden One's Mask. I write this final entry at night, in the fading glow of a single oil lamp. It appears our work in Britannia has been cut short by forces far outside our control, but that is not quite true. In some ways, we are to blame. For years, we have scratched at the pillars of empire, toppling one or two when the foundations seem too strong, and the weight of any one Caesar's ambitions too pressing. There's a limit to how many supports a building may lose before it topples to the ground. We might have been more careful, we might have been more selective, more cautious in our approach to liberty, but we have helped free Britannia of all structure, and now the roof has collapsed. A dark age is coming. The burden now falls upon a future generation to bring back the light. How soon that will be, I cannot say. MV. Cool. Very interesting. Because we were talking, like, this is the very first, from what I remember about how this game is started, we are exploring when the order was first named, like the early uses of the Templar Order. What?
Won't be gentle if they spot me.
I guess that, the... Okay. I'm guessing that basically the Order... Nope, not the Order, the Hidden Ones, grew too big and too large, and all of a sudden there was too many people to
This is where the leech
track out.
dissects her prey. This is where the leech dissects her prey.
Templars are the force that causes the Dark Ages. Uh-oh. What? I'm so confused. They got too big to hide from view, so they were easier targets. Yeah, okay. I mean...
I'll kill you! Yeah. Let's bleed you.
Please. My aunt came here for her cough. She never returned. It's been days. I must see her.
Get out and don't come around here again.
Like the gods! Die!
Jail bear? No. I was like, what? I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna walk in the front door. I already got the,
Hey! Odin's
He said, eh? I don't get paid enough for this. This is very clearly a place where I'm supposed to be stealthy throughout the entire thing. Or can be, rather. Hello? Huh. Please? Thank you. I'm so good at this. This whole aiming thing, I'm so good at it. Oh, but I hit that one. Whoa. Yeah, it was strong. My phone was off. Alright, that might be my new favorite move. The shield bash into the, or the charge into the wall is actually a lot better than I thought it would have been. Hello. Man, this game sometimes.
message. Die! Kids like Thor.
Try to die well.
Alright, buddy. What? You fired into the wall. I guess he just died by being hugged?
One more, that's all. I'm nearly finished.
That's enough.
Oh, it's you.
For all the dead we collect, dear sister, you and I are equals.
Quite a charnel house. I'd lost count of how many. I suppose I've been greedy in my research, but not for lack of care. The ancient ones, the arbiters, they built us out of simple pieces. So easy to break, so difficult to mend. There must be an improvement. We should be stronger, faster, smarter. I could have fixed us. I could have made us better.
We are blood and bone and spirit, Frida Swith. Perfect as we are.
You've such beautiful eyes. Finish it, would you?
What was that? Interesting. That chick stands out as highly memorable from when you played through. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that was. That was, huh?
Tag on sight here.
I'm wondering if I took too long and homegirl got the girl, because I heard the girl talking, but there was no quest to see the girl. What is this?
A young girl. Her eyes have been removed. I have a feeling this is the missing Regna.
I feel like I could have been quick enough for that. When I blew the other green imprint of the Ancient Ones, what secrets will I find locked in this prison of meat and bone? Huh. Maybe I wouldn't have been able to, but I thought I heard her talking to her. Maybe she was just talking to the core. Yeah, I guess somebody who collects eyeballs would stand out. Huh.
It is done.
Ah, the leeches bled out. And did you catch a name?
A nun, name of Frida Swith.
What? The good sister? That can't be right. She was a saint. A healer and a... Gods! That brick fits this week's wall of shit.
You knew her?
She saved me. Mended a broken leg. Thought I'd lose it. But not with Frida Swith. You wouldn't know it was ever broken. Sands will run backwards now. Without her, we'll return to balancing humors.
All of that for this. Secrets of the human form. How she saved lives.
And how she ended them. It might be the ravings of a madwoman.
Not every problem has a clean solution.
True. Very true. I've built my name selling the heart fix. I'll live with it.
This was her fix. All her ideas and discoveries written here. Ill-gotten gains.
I have a mind to burn that bloody tome. Is that the right call?
I mean... I think it wise to look over it before destroying it.
It has cures for everything. From boils to broken bones. It's worth keeping. We fight wars to save those we love, and pay in blood for what we win. This book, this is your good sister's battlefield, her kingdom.
You may be right. We can't return the dead to life, but their sacrifice can mean something. If you need me, I'll be at St. Paul's searching for something on the compass. Thanks for all this, Broca.
Just because you can't bring the dead back doesn't mean you should let their sacrifice be in vain.
This area is off limits.
Interesting sentiment. I really want to walk straight through those barracks, but it's not gonna want me to. It's not gonna want me to. I won't. Oh, I had an extra one. Maybe I should upgrade. Oh wait, it will let me. Cool. Leechbrook of Fredswith. I do want to check it out. I do want to check it out. To the leeches. Collectibles. Trade goods. Key items. If one coughs blood, ingest 3 pennies weight of Batoni. Grind in goat's milk 3 bowls full to drink for 3 days. If people bleed from the nose too amply, fresh betony and rue, grind in vinegar, wring together, insert in the nose for a day. Common sentry, caraway, boil them. Nausea, ruin wormwood. Yeah, those are the kind of things you would be burned in the Middle Ages for. Mixing wormwood with things? A witch. Weighs the same as a duck? A witch. St. Paul's Cathedral.
The good sister was murdered, and where were your guards? You hear me, okay? Her blood's on you.
Yeah.
It's a ruse, I tell you. It's them that killed Trigger and shifted the blame.
We did find evidence that the Order of Ancients were those two. Why is there a weight here to drop?
Some surly guests outside.
Eivor, we didn't see you enter.
Yep. I'm wondering.
Have you stepped out today? There's a strange feeling brewing in the streets.
I've heard the shouts. The deaths of Abgos and Priestville have angered many.
Let's hope
I'm
the countless
wondering.
numbers among the offended.
I don't doubt it. But are we ready for him?
Let's go over all that's happened up till now.
I
Hager
have
was killed,
suspicions.
dismembered by men who worked for him. Men he trusted. Avgos, the Arrow. Our brother in arms. He wanted London for the Order.
And the good sister. That's another knife to the back. London Saint. Sister Frieswith. She was the leech and the city was her meat market. Your bishop has already issued an apology on behalf of the judge.
It's time we focused on the compass. Gather all we know.
Why
and
y'all
lay it out.
scheming together?
Where to stay.
Aye.
We let fly the feather dart, squeezed raven ink from a loathsome leech. Now we wait, wolf-tensed, for the master of the River Rip to return and revenge his shaken warriors.
Well, well. This one's got the gift of Olin's meat.
What's on your mind, Stowe?
We know the Compass is a sailor. A captain from Francia.
And he won't like hearing he's got a leak in his hull, so to speak. With the death of the leech and the arrow, you want to hit back. We can't know how or when.
Apart from this, the man's invisible. Coward, if you ask me.
Burn in your hell, you bloody reeves!
We're pinned in!
Is there another way out?
Tower! There's an open window they can't have reached!
I'll go up. You find a way out.
Evil! Make for the steeple!
The door's still spun for us, my stone. We've many years yet. Come on!
Wake up, sheeple. No, I'm very confused as to why they were whispering like that. What? How do we know? Assassinate the Compass. Sending forces from a ship at London's port. Palatinus Vislin, the Compass. Swim or be swept away. Career sailor, the kind of man pledged to king country.
You won't escape!
Let's go!
Fresh air!
I'm extremely curious about that. I feel like everything is not as it seems. But I don't know what the answer actually is. Fast travel unavailable. What? What? What do you mean rescue you from the blaze? You're out! Alright, whatever.
I had a view of the city from the roof. There is a new flotilla in the harbor.
The Compass.
Bastard. If we commandeered the Springles at Avgosport, we could rain a cloud of arrows on the invaders.
I'd sooner take the flank and go around this army to the boats. If we cut the head off this beast, the Order's men will be easy to rout.
We're gonna flank.
Let's focus on the compass. Kill him and the battle's won.
I can lead you straight to him. Through the reeds, like Stowe's Moses. Whatever happens, this ends tonight.
May God guide our swords and cover our backs.
Don't be reckless, little boys.
We'll see you when it's done, Erke. Count on it.
Follow me. I know the path straight to the docks. We'll be able to flank them.
I think that with my suspicions,
let's go.
how do you know this route? I think, given that I am suspicious, the correct answer in-game is probably I go alone. But my logic and reasoning is I want to be able to keep an eye on at least one of them.
This way! The docks are burning! Take this path. You'll avoid most attention. I'll give you cover when I can.
Whoa. Whoa. That hurts. It's you.
So this is the compass. Large enough to ford an ocean.
I'll drown and burn every last man, woman, and child in this shithole city!
Hello.
Oh, look here. Stowe and Erke's lapdog. You were stolen me from Frankia.
Whoa, buddy. You can't be doing that.
Will none of you lift a finger to aid your master? Die!
Buddy, chill. Buddy, calm down.
Burn and boil!
Burn and boil is crazy. Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Die, pig! Persistent bastard!
Game. What was that?
Defiant to the end! It burns!
Fire's real good.
Boy, you die here, Dane!
I'm gonna run out of arrows before I can actually, like, beat him. So we're just gonna switch to our light bow instead. Hello.
Die, pig!
Oh! I accidentally hit him, I guess. Ooh. Oh. I think everything is not right as it seems. However, these guys were threats.
Burning to ash what you cannot possess. That's a child's way out.
To hell with London. Boudica was right to burn it to the ground. It's a brick-and-mortar shithouse. So bright and beautiful, set aflame. Will you rule over these cinders now? Yoke its people to your whims and needs?
You do have power here. Power you have earned.
I have finished my work in London. That's enough.
London is only a beginning. My order reaches further than your tiny
My
boats
order?
can take you. Never forget, Trigger, my old friend. A man at sea may have gold and glory, but he is always a slave to the churning tides. We are that tide.
Very interesting.
There you are. The drinker we must thank for our good fortune.
Gotta love the old monologues.
How do I look? Half drowned and half burned?
Not half of either. And far better for the blood on your blade.
The compass is dead. London is yours to wreck or rebuild.
We will rebuild. We'll strengthen the walls, reunite families, and likely use less wood, more stone.
Ill-timed, Erke. I'd like a quiet moment to pray.
We'll take it together.
Until our next meeting, I trust you will heed my call if I should send for you.
You came to London in search of a friend, Eivor. You found two.
Aye, Broga. And you deserve this. A silver ring for your raven perch. It was Trigger's before he gifted it to me. I say you've earned the right to wear it now.
I am touched, Erke. I'll carry it with pride.
Alright. So it's one of two options. Either they also are up to something schemy and slimy, or they like each other, and we walked in on them being romantic together. Those are my two guesses, and I'm thinking it's the second one now, actually. But we now know Gorm Kjotveson. He's alive? Oh yeah, his son. This was the son of the guy we killed, right? Or was this the guy that we wanted to kill after his dad died? I think that's likely. Alright, I forgot about the database. In dreams, distorted dreams. 221, huh. Alright, up we go. They're both romanceable, emphasis on both. I was gonna say, I think that, yeah. I keyed in eventually.
It seems the wind calls me back to Randi.
London arc
Best
completed.
tell her the good news.
There's so many tattoo designs, and I don't want any of them. Alright, we might go back. We're probably not going back for a while, at the very least, to Renvi. Yeah, no, I don't think that Sigurd would enjoy me sneaking around with his wife. Speaking of similarly, similar relationships. Alright, what's up? Speak.
You seem sad, Gunnar.
I am. Sven was a good
Oh
friend
yeah,
to me.
everybody's mourning.
I know.
Okay.
I'm sorry I was not here to send him on his way. He was loved.
That he was. But suppose we honor him best by keeping the clan going. Anyhow, you probably need something, eh?
What have you got for me today?
Gunnar's gotta be getting up there too, right? Hmm. What is my current axe?
There, Eivor. Now you can take on anything.
I must be on...
Fight well, Eivor.
Let me upgrade my stuff. Melee damage at night. Every time I read increases attack after impaling an enemy, I'm still blown away. What is that? Increases assassination damage when crouched and undetected for 10 seconds. The Hidden One's mask seems kind of nice. But given my current loadout, I will just equip what I have. Or upgrade what I have, rather. Yeah, not enough for that. Cool. Okay. You probably have stuff for me now. I've taken out quite a few of your order.
The Order has been purged from London. For now, they hold no power there.
That is good news. And I would celebrate, but for the fact that Jorvik now suffers from the same infestation.
Jorvik is a city under Norse control. I should have less problem finding allies here.
That is a hopeful way of seeing it. Speak to Ranvi when you wish to travel there.
Okay.
Do you need something?
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
How many order medals do I have, actually? Hold on. Four. Okay. Interesting. We should bring back longhouses.
Good to see you.
This isn't more stuff, is it? No, it's the same stuff. Okay.
London is with us, and cleansed of the Order.
Good. Hytham will be pleased.
We should go to Sigurd next, I believe.
I should talk to Hytham about my next targets. I want to see the Alliance map.
$190, $250, $131. Shropshire?
So Jailbert has traveled to Shropshire.
He has, into a difficult situation. The Shire has been mired in a long war with Rodri, King of the Britons. Jailbert hopes to negotiate a peace with the Britons of the West. A difficult task for one so green.
I hope your tutelage has prepared him well.
Indeed. But I think it best if you supervise these talks. If Jailbert can make this work, we will gain a valuable alliance.
Right.
I'll make my way to Shropshire.
I am relieved. He and Ivar should be in Quatford just now. You will find it along the Effenhafen River.
If Ivar is
the Effenhafen?
Certainly be needed.
The Effenhafen. Do we have more materials? I don't think we have enough materials to do stuff, right? There's so many quests. I want to get this, though. So let's go to my longboat. And we'll raid that place on the corner, too. I have so many different things that I'm, like, saving up for, and it is very hard to save money when you have a goblin brain that wants to buy all of the shiny things and spend money on them now. Case in point, I actively stopped playing, What? I actively had to stop playing Wuthering Waves the other day because I'm like, I'm gonna spend money on this, too much money on this. I do not.
Row in these waters.
This is the right way to my direction? Yes, it is. I'm gonna spend too much money on this, so I stopped playing that game and switched to another gacha game, so I wasn't tempted to spend money on it.
Let the sun out.
Because there's a lot of stuff in Honkai coming out that I'm excited for and probably will spend money on, as well as some magic stuff. I've spent too much money on magic stuff recently. Speaking of, some of it should be coming in soon. And I'm excited about that. I finally picked up a Rev because Rev has, Rev is a very good card. Rev's card price has cut in half, though. TCG player. Find something awesome. Rev, Tithe Extractor. Yeah, I was gonna try to trade for her when she was like 60, 50. But she's a solid 35 now. And 3 Ragavans and a trench coat, 35 is pretty good. Any other good cards from Foundation's Jumpstart that have stabilized or spiked? Rev's up there, Snake Lady's up there, the Scythe Cat Club has tanked in price. Kodama Anime is settled down a bit. So there's only 4 cards above $10. And 1 is barely above $10. Ancient Greed Warden's $5 again. Very nice. Alright, we're getting close. I think I would just like to go Viking. song's nice. Whoa! Whoa, guys! Whoa!
I thought, be still.
We just kind of like drifted into that bank. Settle down, guys.
Run up here!
That's crazy.
Let's have a song.
I cannot believe that they just banked us like that. Whoa, buddy. My game refused to listen to me for a little bit. Is that a yeoman? Honestly, he's going into the wall. You're coming with me, friend. Alright, well, there's some treasure.
Must be blocked from the other side.
I had to see it. I couldn't. I can just go through there. I forgot, can't I? I'm pretty sure I can. Collect food, rations are full. Ah, up. I thought I was gonna get too close to the top of the building and catch on fire. You can just, yeah, you can absolutely just go through there. Got it. Hello, friend. That guy was jumping for joy.
Give me a hand. Back to the ship.
Come along, friend. We've got loot to pillage. Alright, we gotta be getting close to the end here. Bust down? Yeah, bust down.
Hey, come here a moment.
Dr. Bust Down. I guess, like, from a functional perspective, it does make sense that people who do not follow Christianity are like, listen, they have 10% of their belongings just kind of lying around. Oh, why don't we take them? They're not gonna use them. Oh. I'm very excited for Honkai's update. I'm also excited to play Wuthering Waves. The thing I've noticed with Wuthering Waves is, at least initially, it feels
Thor lends me strength.
difficult to get the collectible materials, at least when you're in early game, compared to I don't know, even Genshin's feels like a slog at times though. I think Zenless and especially Honkai's are fairly easy to get the 5 stars you want. Is this my stop? It looks like it's gonna be, yeah.
How
No, don't stop the song. I wanted to hear that still. Man. That's a big mountain. Huh. But no, I wanted to play Wuwa and had been waiting patiently for it ever since I saw... Nope, it's fine. Ever since I saw the summon that you could do that's just a dancing turtle, like a turtle in a rave. I was like, alright game, you've piqued my interest. Ooh, there's gonna be a curse up here. Is it in the house or the well? Looks like it's in the house. Is it just chillin'? No, you're locked. There's the... Where... What? Why are there so many keys? Does it, like, actively, kill you if you spend too much time in there? Because that's the first time that, like, my controller started rumbling and being upset like that. Burning effigy. Maybe not. Maybe it's just uncomfortable. In which case they've succeeded. Mother, I've gone to Sabrina's spring to bring back a cleansing for the sickness that has overtaken the land. If I do not return, know that I love you and tried. The curse was just stronger than my feet. Oh, cat. Hello, cat. Hello. Oh, look at you. They're so fluffy. I didn't know you could pet cats in this game. I thought that it was just doggos. What was the other key for? Now I'm even more confused. You're real close. I might as well, right? Yeah, we're gonna take him out. Oh, he's going away? Man! Why are you running? Hello? You. Never mind. I'm good. We're good. We're not gonna... No, I think I'm alright. Hello, sir. How's it going? Fare thee well. Nice day out, isn't it? 280, huh? 280. Oh, this view is very... This is probably my favorite view I've seen so far of the game. Like with the fields and all the cattle and stuff. This is a view. This is a synchronized point. Alrighty. Now that we've avoided catastrophe, I mean, it's on the way. No. We will just continue on our journey. Continue on to make friends. it's probably wise to make friends before enemies. Oh yeah, my suggested power was like in the 200s there. Got it. You know what? I don't want to track you, and I don't want to track you. I think we're okay. Two things I have no interest in at the moment. Ooh, that's pretty too. This one might actually be... I just like the valleys and the colors. Look at that. Oh, I see the longhouse of where we're going to. I also see cliffs. A lot of cliffs. That had to have hurt my horse. I see a horse symbol. Quatford. Quatford? Hello, cattle. Shropshire. Found between two lakes along Effelnhefren. So it's here. Wait, another guy? No, that's gotta be the same guy, right? No, it's a different guy. What's their name? Beartsieg? It's dyed with the blood of my kills, he likes to say. He is a stalwart friend to the Vellum. Who's the Vellum? Vault Needle Firebrand, Crozier, Vigmund. Who's the Vellum? What? Whatever. Okay.
We've had nothing for days.
There's drinking to be done! It's all I could find. Smells good, that. There you go, young man.
Curse this war. Say your thanks, Berwick.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bishop Nerloff.
Did your elder hope of
We believe you speak for Shropshire on matters of war. King Rodri will arrive with this retinue on your proposed date to discuss peace. See to it that the king's brother Goriad at Merfin is present. His fate is of particular interest to our king. So they have a captive. Oh, those are skulls. Hello.
You wouldn't...
Not half bad, boy. But be fierce, dirty. Strike at my balls.
Ivar, are you training the boy or tormenting him?
One will lead to the other in time.
Eivor, well met. You received my message, and just in time. Our negotiations with the Britons have not yet begun.
I'll be at your side
He's
when
got a
they
Mr.
do.
Bean
Is there
nose.
anything I should know first?
The venerable King Rodri is here. I am to deal with him directly.
Rodri is desperate for peace. Ever since we captured his sniveling brother Goriad. Sounds like a man coughing up snot. Goriad ap Merfin.
Rodri waits at the church nearby.
Who speaks for Shropshire in these talks?
The last alderman was killed in battle. Bishop Deolav is standing in.
Until we get this wet whelp installed. That is his father's wish.
I find the idea of leading a shire on my own quite terrifying.
It's a grave thing to be alderman in a time of war, Ceolbert.
He will piss his pants first thing, that's for certain.
As future alderman, you should speak in the talks as well, but with humility. Rodri is a king, and will expect to be treated as one.
Rodri will want us to get down on our knees and sniff the rosy wind blowing from his ass. I know the man.
You met him?
Met him, fought him. He gave me this nick here. Maybe I can give him one back.
Remind him some call me King Killer.
It may be you should stay behind, Ivar. That's not a recipe for a good parley.
I'd like you both to be there. To guide me, to judge my fitness.
Give us your word, then. Your blade stays in its sheath.
Eivor, don't make me laugh. We both know what my word is worth. But sure, I will let you do the talking. Probably.
Excellent. Now, to the church, I think. Our guests await.
Chaelbear is not wise in that I do not feel as though this is a good move. But maybe it's time for some growth for Ivar. The Book of Dragons.
It's not far, just across the village. We've been at war with the Britons for coming on 2 years.
The Britons had the best of it. Tell me and my berserkers plowed through their ranks and chased Rodri's brother.
That's why Rodri's talking peace now. It's thanks to Ivar.
I am going to enjoy seeing him squeal. Not nearly as much as taking him down, though. That would seal my legacy.
Your legacy?
As King Killer. They do not all get away like Borgred did, Wolf-Kissed.
Keep the peace, Ivar.
What has become of your preening brother?
I have not seen him since we were together under the Chestershire. I am left uneasy when he's away.
You are better off leaving that sauntering Pole in your wake.
Chaelbear? Chaelbear.
Our Bishop Deolav and
I
King
cannot
Rodri are
believe this
ensconced
boy.
in the church ahead.
These houses of Christ, they're all so hard and cold.
Yet within his walls, the Christian God unites King Rodri, Bishop Deolav, and myself. On his ground, peace will be made.
Britain cowards, all of you!
Ah, yes, this sounds like peace talks, doesn't it? And there are their respective, champions.
Captain Anil, explain to the good bishop our position.
Yes, my sovereign. Bishop Deolav. We are deaf to offers of peace until Guriad is returned to us.
The king's brother
The king's brother is a moldering sack of cow dung.
You. I know your face, your stench. Ivar, the one they call Boneless. Did I not gift you that scar myself?
Ah, you did. And I mean to gift you a gash, you reeking piss pot in your fat fucking skull.
Hold! Both of you. Now's not the time for keeping grudges. We're here to smooth a path to peace.
Peace, peace, peace. Not with this bag of Britain slop.
On that, we are agreed.
Now, calm everyone. Good faith is all I ask.
You know my demands. Until my brother Gwiriad walks free, peace between us is impossible.
He is lucky he can walk at all. Fell on his own blade, fleeing from us.
I will soon help you fall on yours.
Husband, keep your head. It is in our interest to find a way to peace, all of us.
First, my brother.
First, your head on a pike. Then the runt goes free.
Husband, no!
Enough! This is a house of God. Let us take some few minutes to gather ourselves, shall we? Eivor, to me, I do not know you well, but Ceolbert believes you a steady head. We need such a one.
It may be too late. I see the crows of war gathering.
I have a hefty sum of silver. Speak to the people here. If the silver will help one bring us toward peace, offer it to them.
I have to bribe everybody? Alright. Decide who gets the silver.
King Rodri.
What is it, Dane?
I wish to help you to peace.
I will not talk of peace until my brother Gwiriad is returned to me.
If you first agree to peace, he will be returned. Would a sum of silver help overleap this difficulty?
I cannot be purchased with looted silver, Dane. Stand away.
This will be
Talk, talk, talk. All we do is talk.
Do not fret. You will be Elderman yet.
You are with Rodri, yes? One of his advisors.
I am that. Anir ap Cadfarch by name. Address me proper.
Tell me, soldier, do you hold sway with your king?
He consults me for his every decision. If I push for war, he will agree. If I argue for peace, he will follow.
Peace is our desired end. Is there a chance that some silver might lead you to counsel your king in the same direction?
A sack of silver? For me? Yes, I might amend my advice to Rodri for a tidy sum of shining metal. Yes.
Take this. Spend it as you will, and tell Rodri his best path is peace.
You have a bargain.
I should report what I know to Bishop. Lady, let us get past the anger and find our way to an agreement. What is your husband's greatest concern?
The royal treasury has been depleted by the war. This brings immense strain to Rodri and his every decision.
If I could provide a boon of silver, would that guide your husband away from war?
A replenished treasury would certainly help my husband come to peace.
If such a boon comes, I'll consider your words. I should report what I know to Bishop Deolaf. Ivar!
Lock the doors, murder that sweating pig, and have done with it.
If I could find you silver, that could...
Peace!
Will silver...
It may not.
If there is any silver to...
You do that.
I might have given my silver away too soon.
You are Guriad, are you not?
So I am. And a bruised pawn in your bloody game.
How do you stand with your brother?
My brother loves me well. Yet he can be slow and stubborn. Were I king, I'd have played all this quite differently.
What if you had the chance?
At the crown, I would leap at the chance to rule. But a man needs wealth to bring down a king. Nobles must be bought, you understand.
I make no promises.
Under what terms?
Knock Rodri from his throne. Withdraw all...
If you speak true...
I will see...
My intention to install my son. Yep, okay. We know about that.
Eivor, my friend.
I asked around as you...
Have you come to a decision?
The captain of the guard will advise Rodri to...
Let us pray,
Rodri, I see you mocking me.
Eivor, no!
Now! Boneless Ivar. Spineless, toothless, gutless. You cannot kill me. A dragon will be my death, as my seers have foretold.
And your brother. Does your destiny guard
Do not.
Guriad!
Man.
By God Almighty, I'll...
Get him to safety. Go, quickly.
Kill the boneless one. Paint this chapel with his blood.
Man. Something, something, Ivar, you've killed us all. I want down! Come on. This man.
Just give up.
I'm glad I didn't pay him the gold.
It's Vikinger
Or silver.
diplomacy. Show the fuckers who the real warriors are.
Eva, you have scuppered the peace.
Do not be fooled by peace, boy. It is just an empty voice between axe blows.
Dear Lord, this is a massacre.
We have no choice now but to fight our way out of this.
Ah, a good test for you, boy.
Lord, forgive us.
Stay close, Jailbird. You watch my back, and I will pull the knives from yours.
Dear Lord.
Stay here, where it's safest, Bishop.
Help me with this fucking door!
I can't even hit a stationary target. Alright, buddy. We found a wall somehow. Ooh. That's probably how a lot of wars actually start, isn't it? By someone's very, very, by a lot of impatience, we'll say. Ow. Because I know the story about was it the Russian soldier? Whoever in the Cold War stopped, basically saved everyone's life. The person who decided not to push the button of the three generals. There are probably a lot of moments like that where it takes one or two decisions and a war is either started or ended. You deserve that. He took that on the chin, though.
This is your mistake.
Oh, it sure is. Look at all these weapons. I just chuck that hammer. With a halle. Between the legs. Alright, listen. Are you running? No, you're throwing daggers at me. What? Oi! No. None of that. I got a clover. This turned out terrible. Alright, this ability is kind of nice too, not gonna lie. Why can I stop you? You were standing. Get it! This is a dragon will kill him, huh? Insert D's meme. A banneret. Whoa! Whoa! You almost took me out, buddy. Alright, I blame Ivar again for that.
Good God, what carnage. We must let Bishop Dale know that the battle is done.
I'm not happy with Ivar. Although, knowing the king and seeing how much disdain they had for each other, I feel as though the king would have just used Ivar as a scapegoat to war again.
You murdered Rodri's brother, you beast! Our one chance at peace is lost.
Peace with Rodri is as likely as you dying a virgin, Bishop. It won't happen. He is too canny, too vile.
What's done is done. We must plan our next moves before the Britons regroup.
They will retreat to their great castle for certain. It's well nigh impregnable.
Then we starve them out. Attack their supplies. Watch them beg for death.
Dear God. More death, more war, endless refugees.
This is our only
What's
way
that
forward,
symbol on
dear
your
Lord.
chest?
You know the territory best. How can we hurt them?
Well, for food and supplies, they stockpile cargo at Wenlacan Outpost, down south of Quatford. Rodri has another secret supply line. Ask among the refugees near the river, those who have fled from occupied villages.
Rodri's Britons will strike back long before we can.
Indeed. They will send Aenir and his soldiers.
That
They train in
necklace
Brisbane,
seems
west of the
familiar.
ruined tower.
You do not need me to hold your hand, Eivor. I will head to Westbury, scout around.
I know your method of scouting. It always leads to swordplay.
I am as regular as Tidewater.
I shall go with you, if only to get an honest accounting of our situation.
I'll meet you both at Westbury then, once I've done some damage. Until then.
One last thing. We'll need a field before our battle's done. Try to free any captives you find. They'll swell our ranks.
Good Bishop.
Have you made progress, my friend?
Some. Have no fear.
Incredibly suspicious. Either way, let's keep making our way towards dual wield. What now? Terror. That's kind of one we were going for too, right? Which that looks too... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 or 8 away? Not terrible. I 100% though blame Ivar for what happened. But it's happened, so now we have to deal with it. And that's where they're hiding, it seems?
Friend or foe?
Friends. Peace. I was told you might know where the Britons bring in their supplies.
Are we your friends, Dane?
I would have it so.
After years of blood and gore, looting and burning, forgive us if we don't trust a Dane.
As a Norse, I know I have little right to ask for your help. But I'm fighting to bring this war to an end.
If you're truly fighting that devil, Rodri, I'll tell you what I know. The Britons move their goods through Dustin Quarry. See that tower to the south? That's the Hillgate remnants.
Oh,
Further on,
that's
you'll
not their
find the
castle.
Stone Quarry.
Thank you.
Hold a moment. If you need extra help...
I may.
Good Mercian men are working in that quarry. They all fought for Thane Merton. If you find yourself in a pitched fight, call out his name in praise. The workers will rally to you.
God bless Thane Merton. Understood.
Huh. Alrighty. Open the map to find your objective. I'm gonna just hop on my horse and start going, I guess. But no, Wuthering, my mind is still on it, to go back to it a little bit. Wuthering Waves feels like if they were to take Zenless's combat and kind of put it into... It's something similar to Zenless, but put it more into Genshin's open world. So I think I'm enjoying it. Time will tell whether I enjoy it enough to stick with it, or whether it, What? Inside a forest south of west of Deaston Lake. What? Oh, so it's that. Okay. Yeah, it's 100% that.
I should not win Locan outpost. If I take the cargo here, the Britons will be weakened in one piece.
I will absolutely take all your goodies, if that's what you mean. Am I at the point where I can take out people again? Oh, I can actually take out people with my bow again. That's crazy. Oh, how I missed this. Alrighty. Since when was my ammo full? Alright, the skirmisher cannot be beat still. Uh-oh. Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around. That was close. I thought he was. I don't think that they, sure. Sure. But no,
You Dane! Get me out of this cursed chicken coop.
Men for Deolav's feared. More valuable than cargo.
What is this? Should you capture any Saxons, keep them alive. We'll make use of them to build earthen works or to work the quarry.
Blessings
Give you
upon
freedom.
friend.
Now give the Shire your pike.
I will.
So there's more goodies out there. Got it. Okay. Freeing prisoners will help you build your forces. So I'm basically building an army. I'm putting together a crew. Ah, that's the way in. Got it. A dead man spoke to me. Poor fellow. He looked like he died rough. Said a few coins would help him on his way to the afterlife. He frightened me worse than a lightning storm. I gave him all I had. Must ask a priest if I'm cursed. Interesting. And what do we have here? Brigandine helmet. Is there more up? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. There's more left too, it sounded like. Yeah. Okay, cool. This game feels like it's doing a lot. Is what I'm consistently reminded of. Like, it feels like it's doing a whole bunch of different things. Which isn't bad. Oh, there's goodies up there too. I want them.
That's done. Now to track down their supply line.
How do we...
Drag Rodri back to the peace table soon enough.
How do we get there? Okay, I see. I'm assuming nobody ever would use routes like this. But it's fine. Yeah, loot. Look at this loot. Combustion rune? Hold. The poison does seem good, by the way. 2.7 fire damage. That's kind of what I go for anyway. I don't have anything that I can slot into here, right? No. Oh, I could have upgraded my quiver. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Alright. And now we'll keep going to the Hillgate remnants.
Yeah.
I had wondered about that horse. I was very confused why there was a horse, but no, person with it. Alright, here's that tower. I see a synchro point. And we're pretty close to the end of the stream. All good things. So what's the dealio here? What? It's below me by 11 meters? Okay. Seems like something I'm gonna have to deal with later on. Very cool. Seems like I figured out how to deal with it. Hello. Parkour. Ah, yeah, look at this Creed parkour. Everything went perfectly according to plan. Look at that Creed parkour. One wrong jump, one bad landing, and you're done. Oh. Look at these birds in my perch. Well, congratulations. Welcome to the weekend, Grish. You've made it through your workday. Oh. Ah. I think myself, I'm gonna call it there, figure out what this shiny thing is. But aside from that, once I figured out what the shiny thing is, I'm gonna take a break, get around, get cleaned up. I have been a bad nugget in terms of keeping some stuff intact, or like tidied up around the house, so. But after that, oh, it's a book of knowledge. Oh. Is it a new ability? Oh, it's not a book of knowledge. What is this? Treasure hoard map. Okay. I think about 4 p.m. You found smoked calamari in your cupboard? Tasty. Sounds pretty good, actually. I think around 4... So 5 or 4 your time, I'm gonna be live with some Monster Hunter. It's been entirely too long. And I know that's been the joke, but... Yeah, we're gonna call it there. What? Oh, I got a new bow. Okay, bullseye. Stealth headshot kill automatically spawns a trap. Do I like that idea? I don't know. This, yes. Yes. But for now, that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna talk to you guys later on today. Keep an eye for when it goes live. But otherwise, if you don't tune in, take care of yourselves. As always, have a good weekend, but the most important advice I'm going to leave you with, remember to tell the people you care about that you love them. I'm going to go eat. Bye.